Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, the genie is out of the bottle and there's no putting it back in. And for employers in Scotland, that's proving rather difficult. Over half of jobless Scots are actually put off applying for roles which have fixed hours or fixed locations. Basically, they don't want to be in an office 5 days a week. You know, they'll come and go, they want some work from home, and they don't want fixed hours. They'll do the full hours, but they want to do it in their own time. And who can blame them? For years, it was always, oh, I can't do this job from home. Oh, you've got to be here at the office, and blah, 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 and all that. Then COVID comes, and all those jobs that you couldn't do from home, strangely, you can. And because of it now, people have got the taste for it. They don't want to go back, you see. And it doesn't matter how hard you stamp your feet. That's the way it is now. And you know, I don't object, actually. The more I think about it, the better I think. I actually think if you have core time, there's no reason why you can't split your job into 2 sessions in a day. So as long as the actual work gets done and you've got the core time for communications, why not? Our world has changed, and I was very old school about this, and I've thought about this, and let me say I'm not so dumb as I will not change my opinions because of a sort of a belief when presented with evidence. And if I was presented with things that say, actually, yes, that does make sense, then yes, I'll change my view. And I have. For years, I would have been very much, no, you get your ass back in the office. But actually, so long as there is core office time and you go in 2 or 3 days a week, so you do have that core time, you do have that meetings, you do have the opportunity to have longer conversations, face-to-face meetings and things, fine. Take 3 days in the office, 2 days at home, and as long as the work gets done. It's 2 days when you've not got cars on the road. It lessens the traffic. It's better for everyone. If you're taking 20% of the traffic off the road at any one time, then hey, in fact 40%, basic maths at rush time. If you got, you have to space it. You can't all have the same day off unless you all have the same day off. But it would mean that there's a lot less congestion, cleaner air, and so forth. So yeah, I've been convinced that we could. The trouble is, a lot of old school people like me who are the bosses are sort of like, yeah, we can't. And yes, of course, there's jobs where you have to be physically present. But for those jobs where you don't have to be physically present, more admin-y based and so forth, creative types and so forth, then why? Why drag someone in just to sit in a room alone all day? I look back now at my line, accountancy, and sure, I had to be there sometimes because it would be site visits, or physically, in the early days, had to go and actually get the cash, yes. I know. But 90% of the day-to-day job I did, I could do from home. Spreadsheet work, report creation, budgeting. I didn't need to physically be there. If I had a question, I could ping my boss. And yet, for all those years, I had to go into an office. Yeah, I'm kind of with them. We need to change our views on what work is, and certainly make more time for home life. It's good for the mental health. The world is changing, and unless we recognise that, we're going to be Luddites throwing shoes into machines, aren't we? Let me know your thoughts. You might disagree with me, absolutely fine, let me know. Or if you agree with me, let me know. You might think, man's an idiot. Let me know. Thanks a lot, bye.